Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about Matthew chapter 7. I'm going to focus on the subject of judging others, and this is in the beginning part of Matthew. This is the first thing I'm going to focus on for today. And, I've noticed in my life, if you are a Christian and you judge people just because they may sin differently than you, then, how's that going to make you look to them as a Christian? With us being Christians, people are going to look at you because you're a Christian, and they're going to see how you live your life too. And if they see the least little bitty sin you do, and you're judging them while they sin, they'll be like, oh, you sinned, why should I listen to you? So, to people who are atheists out there, please understand, Christians aren't perfect. But a real, genuine Christian will try their best to live their life as best as they can. And a Christian who just doesn't really care won't really live their life as good. So a truly righteous Christian will live their life not judging people and trying their ultimate best not to sin. Now, bear with us. We all sin. I will. It says in a verse, I'm not exactly sure what verse it is, but it says, "For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of the Lord." So no one's perfect. No human is perfect. And, everybody sins. But, when it comes to judging others, why judge someone? If you're a Christian and you're just judging and Bible thumping and pointing a finger at people, that's not going to make them feel very good. And how are you going to lead them to God when all you're doing is judging them and putting them down? Our job is to love them, not judge them. So I will read a few verses here. In Matthew 7, verses 1 through 5. "Do not judge, or you will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye, and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the plank out of your own eye. Then you will see clearly enough to remove the speck from your brother's eye." So, I honestly believe that judging others is just completely wrong. Why judge? It's not going to help anybody at all. And if you want to lead people to God, if you really truly want to lead people to God, you've really got to follow God with all your heart and live your life and be the best Christian you can be without judging people and trying not to sin. And this all has to do with, if you have a plank in your eye, you're not going to see clearly enough to remove the speck out of someone's eye. And I'm just trying to dissect this the best I can, piece by piece. So, first of all, before you try to help someone live their life, try to live a better life yourself. Like it says, take the plank out of your own eye. Then you will see clearly enough to remove the speck out of your brother's eye. So just do the best you can to try to live your life the best you can. I don't see the purpose in judging someone if I've done something wrong. honestly, I do admit I have been guilty of it before. But it's not right, and God really put it on my heart to not judge people because it doesn't help. How are you going to lead people to God when this is crucial, honestly. And I'm not pointing the finger at anybody, but I'm just telling you the absolute truth. How are you going to lead people to God? Yes, how are you going to lead people to God if you live a life full of sin and you try to better someone else when you're sinning too? All they're going to do is look at you and say, you sin too. Why should we listen to you? I mean, I'm sure I could find a whole lot of other verses to go with this. And, I'm trying to focus on reading the Bible as much as I can, and I'm still learning, and I'm just trying to explain it to you guys as much as I can. But, this is something that's really crucial to the Christian life. Don't judge people. People look at you too. If you're a Christian and you sin, they'll look at you too. Why are you doing the same things we are when you're trying to better us? Why are you preaching to us when we catch you doing the same thing? So do the best you can to be the best Christian you can be. And live your life as best as you can, trying the best you can to please God. Then preach to people about stuff. Don't preach to people when you're not living a good life. Honest. Honestly being honest. Don't preach to people if you're not living a good life. You fix your life first and then preach to somebody. Deal? I hope it's a deal. I just wanted to bring you this video in all honesty and in love. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it touched your heart in some way. So you have a wonderful day. God bless you.